Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of Summoner's War. I'm your host, LPO Tree. Today we're going to focus on a super safe team that I'm calling SeanBagelmon Team. A cross between SeanB's team and a cross between Bagelmon's team. And this is super safe, and I'll get to the point of why it is. So, most people still don't have a stable Dragons B12 team. I mean, there's still a whole lot of RNG that goes on. I mean, I think this team has failed like twice or so. I don't know how many, but it's very rare. So, for those of you who are playing normally and still have their own team that kind of works a lot, you might be dying on this second stage right here. If you are, then you probably want to take out one of these crystals first. Because taking out one of the crystals means that when one armor breaks, the other one can't finish you off. But for this team, the main focus is attack bar reduction. And so if the crystal doesn't move, the crystal can't kill you. Now the speed of this team relies on the ability of the two water units to armor break. Both of them have ability to armor break on their second skill. Now their willingness to use the second skill is another story. But that's the second skill. So now we do on the dragon stage, the key to this team here is they indirectly reduce the attack bar of this right tower. And if this right tower doesn't move, then the dragon has no chance to win. And that's the key. And as you can see, everything is going to be on violent. And so it's kind of hard to say, okay, you need violent runes to do the violent dungeon to get more violent runes. At least these runes aren't crazy. And each one of these is technically free to play because Abigail was a Hall of Heroes. Ken is given to you, same with Lapis. I don't remember, I think you just farm it normally. And then I don't know if they give you Birdie Healing more or whatever. Yeah, that was 2 minutes. So one more go. Now normally Spectra will always do that third skill first. And one of the arguments is he should be going after your armor breaker. But I mean, he does backlash before he does the assault. And besides, the two armor breakers don't like armor breaking anyway. I mean, so this team doesn't have the Lauren or the Ralph, so getting that armor break is a little more difficult. So this is armor break. But because they have the attack break down, they couldn't kill her. And the whole point is not to get attacked on the dragon stage. So that's why you don't really care if she lost health. You just care that if she died or not. And probably Abigail's probably the most important one of the group. Because Abigail's third skill is a strip and is an AoE attack bar reduction of 70%. So that's more than any of the other ones here. In fact, all these ones are like 30%. But Ken's here, his third skill, the Shoryuken, if he crits on every hit, he'll get a free turn. So this guy turn cycles like crazy, especially with violent runes. Abigail, her second skill, her first skill, with attack bar reduction, single target. That's why you don't really worry about the dragon moving at all. It's just whether or not this thing moves. Lapis is almost similar to that. The first skill, Lapis, does 3 hits that can knock down the attack bar 30% each on the dragon, and then a 1 hit that can knock bar attack bar 30% one time on one of the towers. while that's going on, you can look at the runes. There's Bird's stats. I had him for damage for something else. Well, maybe I can switch these back to more of a, you know, more crit rate. But in the meantime, I got rid of his crit rate rune, gave it to Ken or Galleon or someone like that. And he has no skill ups. I'm using Violent Revenge, attack, crit damage, speed, but nothing too crazy, actually. Here's Lattice. So low crit rate, but have a crazy amount of accuracy. You probably don't need this much accuracy, it's just more accuracy is better than less accuracy. Especially for these dragons, because you need to get that attack bar reduction. And for whatever reason, even if, no matter how much you have, that right tower still resists a lot. But I do have her fully max skilled. Even though there's no turn down reductions in any of these skills. And you're kind of just worried about the first and the last. Because the first one will attack one target 2 times, and then we'll get a third AoE attack. And then each one has a chance to reduce attack bar by 25%. Has a chance. This one's 100% chance to remove the attack bar by 25%. Abigail, Hall of Heroes monster. Didn't get enough to max skill her, but I did at least max skill the third skill, because you want that cooldown. Because this is the big one. This one has the one turn. First hit strip, second hit AoE, attack bar decrease 70%, which is crazy. Let's go back to her. Her stats, I didn't do that well with them. I think she needs more accuracy. But she's violent, broken, speed, attack, crit damage. This one's pretty useless, actually. Spectra! So, accuracy, these could be higher. And no skill ups. This is one of the ones they recommend you skill up, because having special assault, I like to say spectral assault. Special assault with a 2-turn cooldown would be super strong. It's almost like having a Chimera's second skill, you know, Teor or Lagwan, every other turn, or like a Perna in any of the Phoenixes, having that second skill nuke. So this thing's really strong. It's like 40k or more. And in this one, you can increase the chance to decrease attack bar by 30%. So this can go up to 75% chance to decrease attack bar. So more reliability, basically. And this is a huge amount of damage too. And he is speed, crit damage, accuracy, and then whatever else. And then violent with the ally accuracy runes. And that could be better, and that could be better. And there's Ken. So he's actually ruined higher than everyone else. Still gave him high accuracy. He needs that high crit rate for the third skill. He can probably have less HP though. And he's not max heal, but he did get this one. 50% chance to strip 3 times, 50% chance to attack bar reduction, 10%. This one I wish I had max heal too. But yeah, this one, it's again it turns if all of them land as a critical hit. So it turns cycling. So that's pretty good, that's pretty much it. Team's pretty stable. Remember the goal is to get this one not to move. So obviously make everyone faster, maybe you can put a little more accuracy here and there, make it even safer. I mean the runes weren't that great to begin with. And then for the slim chance that the dragon actually, or the tower moves, cleanses the dragon, and then puts the will on the dragon. Well, with this team here, you have 2 units that could strip. So Ken's Hurricane Kick has that 50% chance 3 times to strip, and Abigail has the 3rd skill, which strips on the first hit, and then will reduce the attack bar of the dragon itself, including the tower on the right, by 70% after the strip. Assuming he does strip. I mean, the worst case scenario is if neither of them strip. And that's the only reason why this thing is not 100%, but that's basically just like everything else. It's like worse on worse on worse. So reducing this right tower almost ensures you a win. Even if the dragon moves, you aren't really too worried about it. And then remember, Abigail and Lapis both have a first skill that can reduce the attack bar by up to 90% chance if you have good RNG. And so there you have it. This is the SeanBagelmon team. About 2 minutes, but pretty consistent, pretty safe. I could probably show you some bad examples. But anyway, thank you for watching. This is LPEO3 saying have a good night and have fun farming. Uh-oh. Alright, that worked.